Right, well, this is my first, non-gameplay video, but I thought I wanted to do something special for my 100th video, so I thought, why not just celebrate 100 videos by talking a little bit about myself and what I'm doing and what my plans for the future are. So, yeah. Hello. So hi guys, this is your Scotsman here, Ames, and like I said just there, I just wanted to make a little kind of update video. So by the way, forgive me, but I've got my camera thing turned round so I can see myself, and I kind of want my eyes drawn over there. I kind of want to look at you guys, but if I kind of look like I'm looking over there, that's the reason. I'm being weird. Okay. So yeah, my 100th video uploads have been quite slow lately, only because I've been wanting to do a 100th video type special before I do any more gameplay videos, more Elden Ring. So yeah, I thought that's why I thought, you know what. And plus also, it's also an update that I've got quite a few things going on. I've got my show coming up, and big news, I'm moving. Yes, I'm moving away from. I'm aware that I'm moving. I am moving away from my current location, from my current flat. Me and my flatmate, we are going off to do our own thing. But yeah, my flatmate, he's going away doing his thing, and I'm going away to do my thing. And fingers crossed, where I'm going, the Wi-Fi will be a lot better, and I'll be able to get a lot more videos out to you guys in a more rapid pace. Because, as you guys may have known, my uploads are quite, well, you guys might be enjoying the upload speed, but for me personally, if I wanted to, I would love to upload more videos more frequently than I currently am, and the videos for them to be a little bit longer, especially with a playthrough like Elden Ring. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, the Wi-Fi is a lot better where I'm going, and we can get more videos out more efficiently and longer durations, especially with a playthrough like Elden Ring, where an hour video I don't think is quite enough. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed, like I said. So yes, I've been quite busy lately with work, my rehearsals for my show, which is at the end of the month, performing a theatre play of a comedy, The Best Days of Your Life. It's an old one, it's from the 50s, so a lot of people, I mean including myself before I started doing the rehearsals, had never heard of it. But if you have, then come and see it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And yes, of course, the whole thing of moving, that's been on my mind quite a lot. And also I had to do a freshers test for my bar license. For those of you that don't know, I am a bartender. So I needed to do my refreshers course, do that every like 5 years. The license lasts for 10 years, but before the 5th year you have to do a refreshers. So yeah, busy. But hopefully once I get this video up, we can get back to the gameplay, and there will be, at the end of the month, a bit of a drought, I reckon, I believe, because of course I will be moving my stuff, moving my things to my new location. And so yeah, there might be a week, maybe 2 weeks at most. I hate saying that, I hate the thought of it being 2 weeks, but it's a possibility, especially with moving. The week that I'm moving is also the week of my show, and then I gotta get settled, so bear with me guys if you can. So yeah, other things I wanted to talk about were like why I wanted to get into YouTube, things like that. And I think the quick answer for that is, simply put, ever since the start of YouTube, which I believe was like 2017, not 2017, what am I like, it's 2007, 2006, 2007, and ever since then, that was when I was like a teenager, like 2006, what had it been, 11, or 2007, might have been 12, I was just starting high school, secondary school, and that's when YouTube came about, and I just was so intrigued with playthroughs, let's plays, walkthroughs, mainly because like you hear the occasional complaint that why would you watch someone play a game when you can play it yourself. Me personally, it's that, but also like I like to watch people play games But it's not just that, it's the commentary, how people can make their commentary funny and also engaging. And it's like you're experiencing this game with that person and they're making you laugh and they're giving you insight, stuff like that. It's very much 50-50, like 50% of it is the commentary, and that's what got me into playthroughs and such, just laughing my arse off at some of the stuff these YouTubers would say. And also, if you're not too sure about a game, I just love watching playthroughs, because then it's like, I'm not too sure about buying this game, so I'll watch my favourite YouTuber, have a laugh with him watching it, and if I like the game, I'll stop the playthrough and I'll buy it, and then come back and watch the playthrough. Or if I'm not too into it, hey, the commentary is still good, so I'll keep watching it. Even if I'm not interested in buying the game. And those games were like Left 4 Dead, Gears of War, Resident Evil 4, and mainly Dead Rising. Those are the games that were like done quite a lot in the early days of YouTube for like playthroughs, let's plays. And speaking of Dead Rising, we'll get back to that later on in my future plans. Funny enough, excuse me guys, because of how crap my memory is, I decided to write down notes, just seeing what I'm going to be saying next. So my time on YouTube, that's kind of my next point I want to speak on, because that's what I just spoke about, what got me into playthroughs and such. And ever since then, I've really wanted to do my own, playthroughs, my let's plays, walkthroughs, whatever you want to call them. But it was kind of hard because I wasn't the best at technology. I still am not now. So even like with the current stuff I've got, I still occasionally fumble about when I discover something new, or I want to do something new. I have to then learn something. And I'm quite slow at learning when it comes to technology. But I think I've done as good as I could have so far with with YouTube so far. So in terms of my experience with YouTube, it's everything I kind of was hoping for. Just enjoying games, giving my commentary, and just getting it out there for people to watch. And yeah, I mean, it's like as a teen, it was hard for me to do, because again, like I said, it was hard. Like I didn't have the equipment, didn't have the technology. That it was quite expensive at the time. I thought about recording with just a regular camera. Like point it at the screen and just talk without a mic or whatnot. Kind of like, if you've ever seen a YouTuber back in the day called Darkside Phil, that was his original way of recording. And yeah, I considered doing something like that, but then just other stuff came up and I thought it's not worth the hassle, but it's something I would really love to get into. Fast forward like 10 something years later, here I am. I finally got the equipment, PC, a camera, and I just thought, well, give it a bash. And that started with the Resident Evil Village, the demo for Resident Evil Village, which came out at the end of April last year. So funny enough, it's the 100th video I'm doing right now, but we're actually approaching the full year of me doing YouTube. And what I've loved about it is just like I said, getting it out there, getting my content out there, the playthroughs, the great times I've had with these games. Playing games I might never necessarily have considered playing, but because I wanted to do games, I try and focus on doing games I've never played, games I've played but I haven't played in years, or games that I have played but I absolutely love, and I want to share my experience of how much I love these games with you guys. But I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot where I was going with that. I've just absolutely loved getting my content out there. Whether you enjoy it, whether you don't enjoy it, in the end of the day, I just enjoy getting it out there. And in a way, for me, it's like an archive of my love for the games that I've played on the channel so far. And other things I've loved, I just want to point out. So, every now and again, I've had the thought of, I'm enjoying doing this, but is it worth it? Is like, not that I was considering, is it not worth it or not, but just sometimes I would think, is there any point if no one's like really enjoying it. It's like I'm enjoying it, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, but it's like sometimes I would have doubt in my head thinking, what's everyone else's thoughts? Like, is there people out there that watch my videos and enjoy them? And sometimes I get a little bit down from that, thinking I would hate to think that no one was enjoying them and that they thought they were an annoyance. But I wouldn't let that stop me. Like I said, I would just continue on doing it. But that's whenever I'd hit those points during this nearly a year of me doing YouTube, whenever I'd hit those points, someone would come along and comment on a video. And I just want to give a shout out to these people, some of these people, not everyone, but some of these people where I've had these moments and then I've seen their comments. So just give me a second. So yeah, I did one of my favourite playthroughs on the channel is A Plague Tale Innocence. I loved it. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. And then a woman, I'm assuming, Maria, apologies, I'm horrible at pronouncing names. I just want to make sure I get this right. Maria Haruspex. She would comment on quite a lot of my videos of A Plague Tale, just explaining how she enjoyed this part, she thought this was funny, she thought my facial reaction in this part was hilarious. And seeing a comment like that when I'm feeling, is anyone enjoying my content, it really does give you a boost. It really does get the adrenaline pumping of, you know, what I'm doing here. It's not necessarily making a difference. It's not exactly changing someone's life, but it's bringing enjoyment to someone that day that they are watching the video. And just knowing that somewhere out there's someone that I've never met, would never have met, I don't know personally, has watched my video, enjoyed it, and took the time out, didn't have to, but took the time out to comment saying I'm really enjoying this, and would continuously do so throughout the playthrough. It means a lot. And also other people, and on the days when I felt like it doesn't matter, Zablin, and I hope I get that right, Zablin, great guy, he's commented on quite a few of my videos. I'm drawing a blank of when he started watching my playthroughs. I'm trying to remember, when was it he started watching? I think it was maybe, you know what it was? Alien Isolation. I started noticing this guy during Alien Isolation, and he would comment saying how, like, I think one of the comments that really warmed my heart was him saying, you know, I look forward to watching these videos after work. I think I'm paraphrasing, but it was something along the lines of watching the video after, I hope it's not during work, because you've got to make that money, Zablin. And again, it just warms my heart and just makes me realise that although I'm doing it because I want to, regardless of the, you know, of the views or like comments and such, it's like these kind of comments make me realise I am bringing enjoyment to someone's, you know, day, even if it's for like 30 minutes. I'm entertaining someone. And ever since I was a kid, I loved to make people laugh. Once I got into high school, I realised I wanted to perform, and so that's why I do theatre shows, plays, and I just love to entertain people, because when you get that reaction from the audience on the stage, it's nothing you get. There's no other high like it. It's just such an adrenaline burst, and getting comments like these that I've just said there, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It makes me so happy, like really happy, to know that I'm entertaining people and that they have taken time out their day just to watch my videos. They could watch anyone else, but they choose to watch mine, and it means a lot. So if you guys, Maria and Sabrine, if you guys are watching right now, I do greatly appreciate the viewership and you know constant motivation, because it does matter. And that's the thing, some people who might comment on a video might not realise this, but your comments matter, you know, especially when they're positive. They do really matter, and they are very much appreciative, even if even if people don't reply back or doesn't seem like they respond, we do see them and they do mean a lot. So there's that. I think I've went on quite a bit about what I love about YouTube. Let me talk about like one quick thing I'm not too keen on is the copyright. I think I'm going to take a break from, doing games that have heavy copyright. So games like the GTA games. I won't be doing the next one, which will be San Andreas, until later on this year, because the main reason being I've got Elden Ring. I want to do other games, but also because the copyright. So I'm going to try and not that I won't do any games that have copyright music again. It's just I'm going to need to. I want to space them out a bit, so that way not every playthrough I do is constant copyright, and also I need to figure out myself exactly what I'm going to do in terms of managing that better, whether I just mute the whole part of the video that has music, or if I try and like do some distortion. It's something I'm going to need to deal on my end. But yeah, so there's that. And also I don't really think it's an issue, because I think it's mainly part of my Wi-Fi, is the speed it takes to upload these videos. But again, that's my issue with the Wi-Fi, so I don't really count that as a problem I've had with YouTube. But yeah, that's really the only one, is copyrighted music. Okay, back in the phone to figure out what I was going to say next. Oh yeah, right, okay. Some of this I've already covered. Plans moving forward. So as you guys know, as I said in the beginning of the video, I will be moving, so there will be a drought for about 2 weeks at most. I'm hoping. Just like I said, the thought of that is annoying, because I want to keep getting on with Elden Ring. But moving beyond that, I'm also planning to do, I got some playthroughs planned. So the playthrough I'm going to do, so when I get to roughly just over 20 parts of Elden Ring, just so that I have more variety on the channel, I'm going to start doing a playthrough of a shorter game, and then I'll go back and forth between that game and Elden Ring, so again there's still variety. And that game is going to be Dead Rising, as I mentioned earlier, with games that inspired me. So the Dead Rising is a game I've 100%ed. I love this game so much. But I always wanted to do it for the channel, because, well, it's one of the games that inspired me to do YouTube. And so, yeah, so I think how I'm going to go about it, even though I've maxed out Frank West, is I'm not going to use any of the special weapons, and I'm obviously not going to do... What I might think about trying to do is the chainsaw weapon you get from Adam the Clown is very helpful. Just to give myself that extra challenge, I might actually not use that weapon for bosses, because I always use that weapon for bosses. So it might give me a chance to think, right, how else can I take out these bosses? So yeah, so no special weapons. I'm still deciding whether or not to use the chainsaw. I might end up using it, I don't know. Or what I might do is I might just buy Dead Rising again for the Xbox, so it'll kind of be like a fresh start, so you'll still see achievements popping and I'll be leveling up. So that's all in the pipeline. I'm still thinking of what to do with that specifically. In terms of the special weapons, I might use them on like a couple zombies, just to show what they look like and how they work, and how you actually get them. But chainsaw still deciding, and doing the Xbox version still deciding, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Come June, we all know Cuphead DLC is coming out, and I'm so ready for that. I'm really looking forward to the Cuphead DLC. So we're gonna be doing that in June. And then other games that I'm thinking about doing, the only one I've got planned in my mind is 12 Minutes. Originally I was going to do that before Elden Ring, but then Sifu came out and people were talking about how good it was, and I thought, I'll do Sifu. So 12 Minutes, don't know when I'll do that. That might be after the Cuphead DLC, I don't know, but that is a game I'm considering. And other stuff, well, I think that really covers it in terms of other stuff I want to do. Other plans I've got. I might do other videos. So other videos I've considered to do is I love getting trophies, and I might just want to show off my trophy collection, talk about the hardest trophies I've ever gotten, the easiest trophies I've ever gotten, might make a top 10 list of trophies. I don't know, right now I'm just spitballing ideas to get a bit more variety on the channel, just so it's not just playthroughs or walkthroughs or let's plays, whatever you want to call them. But it will all be gaming centric. Also, I've been considering doing reactions, but the problem with that is when I got this in my hand and I see a notification of this big trailer for a game, I don't think I'll hold off and I'll react to it. I just instantly watch it, and when I finish watching it I'm like, damn, I could have reacted to that. So it's a habit I need to get out of if I want to start maybe doing reactions to gaming content on YouTube. But yeah, so as far as I've gone in terms of the plans for the future, you guys are all up to date as what my plans are moving forward. Once this video gets uploaded, I'll then be uploading the next part of Elden Ring, which I did a few days ago, and it's with Godric the Grafted. Some of the most horrendous deaths I've ever experienced in a Soulsborne game. You're gonna get that in there. Just thinking about it pisses me off. So yeah, the last thing I want to say before I bounce off is, again, I just want to thank everyone who supported and been watching and been enjoying the content so far. I'm going to keep on trucking. I'm going to keep on bringing you guys content because I'm having a lot of fun, and I just hope you guys are also having a lot of fun. So yeah, that's all I've got to say, and only thing left to say is here's for the next 100 videos. Right guys, catch.